Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've been driving around delivering, but I wanted to stop for a second and make this video with you. I have 10 tips and tricks that might help you increase your profits. So my first tip would be to sign up with a bonus, and if you're already signed up, there is an easy step-by-step way that you could add a bonus to your account. This has been my most asked question, so I left a detailed step-by-step how to add a bonus to your account after you already signed up, and that will be down in my description. Number 2 would be, don't be intimidated or nervous to start doing deliveries. I was very nervous, and then now after I've been driving for almost 5 months, I'm like, it became so easy and so easy to just go with the flow. I like to think of it as a game to where you get a message on your phone and you go pick up the food and you take it to the customer, and it's kind of like Pac-Man where you're collecting money along the way. So just think of it as a game, don't be nervous. Number 3 would be to find a busy area. You want to find a good area with restaurants around you. And if you don't know what restaurants deliver with Uber Eats, go onto their ordering app and they'll give you like the whole list of everywhere you could order from. And that'll tell you where you're able to pick up from. I like to drive about 15 minutes from my home to get to a busy area. I think using that gas is worth it because that's where I make the most profit, and that's where I'm like ping-ponged between all the restaurants. And if I were to stay in my area, I wouldn't get as many orders. So make sure you go to a busy area with restaurants all around you so that you could be ping-ponged all around. So my 4th tip would be to learn the busiest times in your area. The busiest days, times, whether breakfast, lunch, or dinner are the busiest. Learn what works for you so that you're not really wasting your time, and the time slots that you do choose are the ones where you're going to make the most. So along with that comes number 5. Uber offers promotions, boosts, and quests. Sorry, I have to look at my paper. These are 3 different things that increase your profit that you make. So look into your app. It will tell you when these promotions and bonus boosts and quests are going on. I don't know why I can't say those. Number 6 would be to know when events are going on, such as Football Sunday. I like to deliver between 1 and 5 because football's like from 1 to 4, and halftime gets really busy because people are like, oh, I don't feel like going out and missing the game. Let me just Uber in some food so I could be here at halftime. So number 7 is something that I've been doing since I started. I like to send the customer a little text message. You could do it straight through the app where they don't have your phone number. And I like to tell them that I'm on the way and how many minutes it says until I would arrive. And that also opens up conversation because they might not want to message you because they don't want to distract you from driving. But if you already have the message open, they could say, oh, by the way, here's the gate code, or I'm around back, or the one with the red car, or something random like that. I get all kinds of messages. Sometimes they'll leave it in the customer note when you see their order, but sometimes they don't, and you're at the gate and you're like, oh, what's your gate code, guy? Like messaging them or calling them like, I gotta get in the gate. Most of the time I could just like squeeze in behind somebody, but when you can't and you're stuck out there, like, you're wasting time. So feel free to message them. They're already looking at their app, probably watching your location. So if you message them, you're going that extra step to let them know, and that might even increase your tip. So my 8th tip would be to get a phone mount, so you're not holding your phone while you're driving. You don't want to be looking at your phone while you're driving, and you might get pulled over and be accused of texting. I mean, you could show them like, dude, I'm on an order, but to avoid all of that, you could just put it on your phone holder. There's so many. I got mine from Walmart for like $12. If I could find it, I'll link it down below. It works great. But you want your hands to be free, and then that way you could just look down and see where you're going, and you're not like holding your phone, because that's illegal. So my 9th tip would be to say the customer's name as you're handing them the food. Even though you are 100% sure it's them, you still want to say their name. People like to hear their name. So make them feel special. Say, here you go, John. I had a pleasure delivering this for you. I hope you enjoy. Have a nice day. So sometimes in between orders you have a little bit of time, and my 10th tip would be to use that time wisely. And like, say you need to run into Walmart real quick for something. If you're waiting for an order, you could run into the Walmart, like bring your phone with you, accept the order if you get it. I've done it so many times. Because in between like lunch rush and dinner rush, you do find an hour where it's like a little slow. So if I'm waiting too long in between orders, like I'll run into a store, I'll get an errand done so I don't have to do it later. You're saving time from coming out later on and doing it. So you might as well use that time to do it. Or you could even like clean out your car or go through the car wash. Find something productive to do in between that time, so you're not just like sitting there twiddling your thumbs, because then you're gonna want to just give up and go home. And a trick I have for you guys is you will be finding hidden gems. Like, there's a taco place around me that I did not know existed, and I am constantly picking up from there. So I ended up taking my family there, and it was amazing. So that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I really hope I helped somebody with something. If I'm missing anything or you want to add a tip, leave it down below. I'm sure there's going to be so many people reading the comments, trying to learn more tips, that I feel like there's so many things to learn. And honestly, this is just 10 I got off the top of my head. I could probably come up with 10 more. So if you want me to do that in another video, let me know down below. And of course, if you have any questions at all, let me know below and I will answer them the best I can. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!